Okay, we can see there is a medium below, and there's many 3 modes to choose.
3个模式进行选择的。
These 3 modes, it mainly refers to a control ratio of work. You can think of it as a working cycle. It is continuous. The first one is continuous working. It is uninterrupted. The second one works for 0.75 seconds. Then it stays for 0.25 seconds. The third mini works for 0.5 seconds. Then it stays for an interval of 0.5 seconds. The same is true for red. Then look at the following. There are also 3 modes to choose from.
模式可以选择。
Here it means a control on frequency. Our machine, it has 500K, 300 kHz, and 1 Hz.
赫兹的一个频率。
To select. Starting with this. The first one corresponds
就
to
是对应我们的
500 kHz frequency.
频率。
The second corresponds to 300 kHz.
我们的300K 的一个赫兹。
The third one refers to an alternation.
的一个交替。
The meaning of alternation, it means 300K and 500K work alternately. Then red is the same.
是同理的。
These are all available on CT.
IT 上呢都会有的。然后
Then
往下
down.
呢是我们的一个低
It is a radio frequency with low frequency beating. In terms of the feeling of use, it is similar to the feeling of electric current, or the feeling of a shock wave.
拍打的感觉。
This kind of microelectricity is well received. It is also very comfortable to use. Then you can control its frequency here.
频率。
The highest is 25 Hz. Then click the first
我
button.
们第一个按钮呢
After clicking, there is a static and a dynamic
动态上的
operation.
一个操作的。
We can adjust according to the situation to choose how it works. Then let me explain it here. It is static and dynamic. What is the difference? Statically, on frequency, it will be based on the selected 25 Hz. Keep working.
工作。如果
If
是
it is
动态呢
dynamic,
动态上呢，它
it
是会
will
根
be
据
based on
这里
all
面
the
出现的
frequencies
所
here.
有频率进行
Perform
一
a
个
flexible
灵
and
活
dynamic
动态地
switch.
去切换，进行
Perform a
一个进行
stimulation
去
treatment.
治疗。
Its
它的好处
benefits.
呢，就是
There are
不同的
different
一个
frequencies
频率
applied
应
to
用
our
在
muscles.
肌肉上呢，让
Let the
肌肉
muscles not
不会
work with
只
only
用
one
一种
frequency.
频率去作用，让
Let
它
it
有
have
不
a
同的一个
different
频率
frequency
去
to
应用
apply.
让它产生这
Let
个
the brain
在大脑
produce a
本身的
muscle.
肌肉上，它
If
不
there
存在
is
这
no
个
pain point, it will not.
就
Let
不会
it
让它
only
只
have
用
one
一种
frequency
频
to
率
apply.
应用。
Dynamic
动态
versus static.
对于静态，它的
Its advantage is that it has different frequencies.
频率
In stimulating our pain
刺
points,
激我们的疼痛点，
making the pain points painful
使疼
while
痛
recovering.
恢复的同时，
To disrupt the brain,
头脑
a
接
pain
受
signal received
疼痛信号，
when
来在
experiencing
体验的时候能减
relieve the pain of the
患
patient.
者的一个疼痛感。这就
This
是我
is
们
the dynamics,
动态
one of its advantages.
就是它的一个优点。
好，再往下。This is where we are.
因为刚说了，它
It
是
is a low frequency radio
低频的一
frequency.
个射频。那么
When it
它在
works,
作用的时候呢，
In addition to the beating current feeling, you can also feel its heat.
它的发热，
Its heat, although it is a very low temperature heat,
但它也
but it also exists.
那么
Then
这个
this
热量
heat
呢，我们是可以
can be
通过下面
adjusted
的
through
这
the
个
following.
进行一个调节的。然后
Next
再往
is
下
our
的
ants treatment.
是我们 EMS 的一个治疗。
It is mainly used for muscle pain
疼痛，
and to relieve muscle pain,
肌肉上
some
一些
spasms,
痉挛啊，
relax muscles, hardness in muscles.
这种
This situation, you can use electric current for treatment.
那么电流治疗，
Here is the
这里
energy
是调节它的
intensity
这样
adjustment.
是
It is also our lowest adjustment to 100%. The greater the energy, the more obvious the current
这
feeling.
里我
Here we suggest customers try to start from low to high,
一个
because
一
everyone
个感受。
has different feelings. When the current is acting, there will be a sense of stimulation. Here we go from low to high. Then click on its mode. There are a total of 15 modes here. When we use
在
it,
使用的时候呢，
you can choose according to the mode you need.
需要的模式进行一个选择就可以了。
The
前
first
三个
three
它
modes,
的模式呢，它
the
的
frequency is
相对会
operate in
下
order.
的一个去操作的。
It means that its frequency is regular. The frequencies behind are irregular.
没有规律的。
It is a disturbed frequency.
看一下，
我们可以看一下，
这个我们可以看一下说
The
明书上的一
instructions.
个标注。
This refers to the purpose of VE mode. Disrupted mode, and what we said above,
那个
a
对
disturbance to muscles and pain.
和疼痛上的一个扰乱，
It is interference.
干扰。
It makes the brain not adapt to the frequency so
那
quickly,
么快，使它就是感
so
觉
that he can feel the pain points on the muscles. It is mainly used to disturb the mind.
头脑的一
A
个
signal.
信号的。 然后再
Then go
往下
down.
是
It is the operation of the multi-level handle. The multi-level energy
的
here.
话，
It is also a maximum adjustment of 100%. It has different working methods,
这个工作的一个
an intermittent control ratio. This is the same as red.
操作
The operation of CT is the same. Then if you go down, it also has its frequency settings.
一个设置
It is the valid into 500K
，K
and the 1NH setting.
个字的一个设置，
This is the
上
frequency
的一个调整。
buttons that work alternately. Then here is the same as the one
是
above.
一样的。
I won't explain it here.
然
Then the
后
following.
下面这个呢，
It is mainly related to the multi-level
手
handle.
柄呢，
It can be used at the same time. Let's demonstrate it
当
here.
我们使用
When we use multi-level, let's click on the time. Then this area appears.
区
The function of the handle is selected. If you want a multi-level handle, in conjunction with this low-frequency RF function, also selected from here. There are two functions.
公开的一个操作了。
Work started simultaneously. The
下面这一个
following one,
低频设置
low frequency radio frequency.
搭配
It can only be used with this multi-level radio frequency. Let me demonstrate it again here.
展示一下上面的话，
The above can be opened in 4 parts. It is equal to CET and RAT, low frequency, radio frequency, and current. These four, you can select them at the same time. Then go to work. When it works, it switches alternately. Like our work CET, switch to RAT, then low frequency. Then let's turn to our current. This way they work alternately, not all four work at the same time. This needs to be clear. Or, the customer can make a decision based on these four. He needs one to match. For example, he does not need low frequency, radio frequency, and current. Then turn off the low frequency, radio frequency, and current. Only our CET and RAT are left. Just do the operation. Then if he wants to bring current, we can choose the current. That is, all three are turned on at the same time. Or he doesn't want the current. Want to operate with low frequency, radio frequency. Just match it like this. Or just keep RAT and at a low frequency. This is also okay. One is also okay. So these four, customers can mix and match them. While matching this, you need to select the corresponding handle for installation. There is a return button here. Exit the main interface. Then here is the corresponding handle. When using, need to select. For example, we have selected the handle and bracelet that need to operate RAT, and the fixture knife. At this time, you need to select the handle in this box, and then proceed. Functional parameter settings. Customers must pay attention to when using different handles. Connect the handles accordingly. Adjust the corresponding parameters. If we use dot matrix head, you need to select the corresponding dot matrix handle, this icon. Then connect the dot matrix head for use. The same applies below. When using a multi-level probe, just choose the multi-level one. Turn on the multi-level function. Then adjust its parameters. Just connect the multi-level handle. This is the icons of the multi-level, 3-level, and 8-level heads. When using these two handles, we just replace. That is, unplug the 3-level RF head. Replace with the multi-level 8-level head on this 3-level head, because it is used for replacement or substitution. Then this function is a main sensing function, a shutdown function. We will explain this to customers later. What does this button mean? The same applies to the above. Then it is the working time. And this start, pause, and stop. Stop is all functions, all parameters, all the adjusted ones are reset. This person's graphic is here. Click to appear. It is a selection of some parts. When operating different areas, you can enter this part selection diagram. Select the corresponding part. Then click OK. After that,
它会跳出
it will pop up a parameter for treating the
一
wrist.
个参数，建议的参数。这个
This
修
is what we did based on clinical
来
experience.
的一个
The obtained parameter
参数
is suitable for most customers to operate.
操作的。我们就是客户如果
If you
没有
don't
在
understand
没有
this
了
machine,
解
or his concept of adjusting this parameter when it is not very big,
我们可以
we can
进行一个
use this recommended parameter for
进
use.
行使用。这是
These are the parameter recommendations for different parts.